During the day, our muscles tense up a lot. They hold a lot of emotion, they hold a lot of stress, and our nerves also start to tighten up a lot. So this can result in a lot of aches and pains, and also just a lot of energy that our body is holding on to. And that sounds woo-woo, but it's very, very scientific. The best thing to do is actually relieve your body of these things before bed. And it's a lot more simple than you think. It's actually just so basic to just relieve some emotion and feeling and stress and tightness from your body. And that will result in way better sleep. Your emotional regulation will be better. You'll activate the parasympathetic nervous system, blah, blah, blah. Sounds really complicated, but it's pretty simple. So I'm going to take you through a very quick 10-minute bedtime routine that's going to help you feel super relaxed before going to sleep, and also just nice and loose, and you're going to feel better in the morning when you wake up. I mean, this is just going to be such a game changer. So let's go ahead and get into it. But before we start, I would love it if you like this video. Drop a comment of how this felt for you after practice. Help me get my videos out to more people, because obviously the YouTube algorithm goes off of your responses, and I totally get it. When I watch YouTube, I often don't like or comment. I just enjoy the video and move on. But it would really, really help me if you did just engage with the video a little bit more. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. All right, let's get into it. So right away, we're gonna come to sit with our legs slightly out in front of us, just like a little bit wider than hip width distance, just something comfortable. None of this is gonna be super technical where you have to do it exactly the way that I'm doing it. So find what feels good for you, nice and comfortable. Bring your hands underneath your knees, and you're going to take a deep breath in, and you're going to bring your chest towards your legs here. As you exhale, you're going to tuck your pelvis, draw the shoulder blades away from each other and round. So also bringing your chin towards your chest, so we can really start to get into the nerves along the back and the muscles. So we're lubricating the spine, warming up the back muscles, releasing the tight nerves and tight muscles as well. Inhale, arch, bring your chest towards your legs. Exhale, round. Really letting that exhale help you let things go. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Whew. Feels so good. I've been sick for the last week, keep going. And I have needed to do this a lot, because lying in bed so much is also not great. And also stressing about the sickness that I was having, which is a bug bite and a bad reaction to a bug bite. So I'm keeping everybody updated on that on Instagram. So definitely follow me there if you don't already. Last one, and exhale. Now come all the way up to sit, straighten your legs, and then flex your feet out in front of you. Now, this is gonna feel a little confusing. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm really trying to come back here. We're in this together. This is gonna feel a little bit confusing because you know that I'm always telling you straight back, bent knees for a hamstring stretch. But right now we're getting into the spine. So totally different stretch. So it's quite fascinating when, people are reaching for their toes and thinking that stretch their hamstrings, when really all that's doing is stretching their spine. But what we're doing now is a nerve and muscle spinal stretch along with a little bit of traction. So inhale, reach your hands out in front of you. So you're really taking a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, you're going to round the spine and lean forward, but you're going to do it like on a big exhale, like inhale, reach back up. Exhale, blowing out the air and letting it go, leaning forward. Lifting back up. Exhale, blow it out and round. Last two. Exhale, blow it out. And then lift back up and release. Now, as you lift back up, I want you to lift your left arm up and then your right arm out to the side, and you're going to twist towards your right leg, You're going to do the same thing and then exhale towards your right leg. So lifting up as you inhale and then exhale, Blow it out, leaning towards your leg. You're going to switch by opening up your left arm, lifting up your right, and then exhale, lift back up. 2 more on both sides, lift up that left, then lifting back up. Arm to the left, lift up the right. 1 more time on both sides, over to the right. Lift back up, open up, over to the left. And then lift up, arms out, release them back down. Just come forward a little bit so that you can roll all the way down. Bring your right leg up and over onto your left, and then we're going to come into a supine figure 4. So very relaxed, very easy. I just want you to find the most comfortable supine figure 4, which is lying on your back, so that you feel a really, really nice stretch in that glute there, but we're not overthinking it too much. So I actually just like to kind of hold on to my leg and my heel. And sometimes pushing out the knee a little bit helps too. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, let it feel good. Really relax into the floor, deep breath in. And exhale. Now extend your left leg out and then see if you can grab behind your leg and then just pull your leg in towards you, but you're sending your tailbone down towards the floor. Deep breath in. And exhale. So really flex that foot so you can get a nice stretch here. And if that's just too much, just feel free to bend your knee. I just want you to feel a little bit of a hamstring stretch here. And then we're also doing a little bit of a legs up the wall situation. Deep breath in and exhale. Now, bend your left leg, slide your right over your leg, and then you're going to tip your knees over to the left, and it doesn't need to be super smooth or anything. We're just coming into a supine twist, and then just send your gaze over to the right. 3 deep breaths here. Sorry for all my sniffing. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Last one. And exhale. Let's unwind. Bring your legs out in front of you again. Maybe hug your knees into your chest. And then let's bring the left over the right. Nice little relaxed figure 4. Not overthinking it. Just let it feel good. 3 breaths here. Our hips hold so much tension throughout the day. So releasing them is a very, very crucial. Deep breath in. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Let's open up that bottom leg and then grab behind the leg, just inviting a hamstring stretch. So you can really just flex your toes towards your face if you aren't feeling that stretch. But also just doing a little bit of a legs up the wall situation. So grateful blood flow, getting a little bit of movement back to your heart. Deep breath in. I'm like trying to take the deep breaths, but I'm congested. You know the struggle. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring that leg down, slide the left over the right. Let's come into a supine twist here. And then just send your gaze over to the left. 3 breaths. Last one. And then unwind. Knees out in front of you. And then just bring the bottoms of your feet together and open up into a butterfly position. Close off your eyes. Maybe place your hands on your belly. And here is where I invite you to just take a few really deep breaths and acknowledge anything that happened throughout the day that annoyed you. So a coworker, somebody cut you off in traffic. And as weird as this is going to sound, I'm going to ask you to just forgive them. Just understand, keeping your eyes closed right now, just understand that everybody is doing their best. And even those people that are really upsetting you in your life, They are suffering enough as it is, and you harping on whatever it is that they did to you is only harming you, and you need to let it go. And that is truly the most important way to improve your sleep and to feel better every single day, is to make sure that you release the physical symptoms, but also in that practice, release what you're holding on to. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry that I'm struggling so much mentally. So let's just take a moment just to forgive those who have hurt you, or just to let go any situation right now that may be just causing you a lot of stress. At night, you need to let it go so you don't start to overthink. So let's take a breath here. Beautiful job. Feel free to stay here as long as you would like. Maybe you'll slowly start to make your way up. But I hope that you enjoyed this practice, and let me know how you felt about adding a little bit of an emotional release into a evening practice. Otherwise, thank you so much for taking the time to stretch with me, and I hope that you sleep super well tonight, and I will see you in the next one.